So hello everyone, today I'll be starting the new series, that is NPSC Mains Paper 1 MCQ. So as promised, I'll be starting from 2012 up to the latest one. So MCQ I'll be solving step by step, question by question, so please see through this video. First question. Paper 1, first question. Permanent settlement, revenue settlement of Bengal was introduced by. So permanent settlement was introduced by Cornwallis. Next is, who is the father of extremist movement in India? So the father of extremist movement in India was B.G. Tilak. So Bal Gangadhar Tilak was the father of the extremist movement in India, during whose viceroyalty Indian capital was moved from Calcutta to Delhi. So it was during the time of Lord Hardinge II that the capital was moved from Delhi to Calcutta to Delhi in 1911. Aro itula time there Lord Hardinge ke attack koriche, and those person who attacked was Raspberry Bush and Sajendranath Sanyal. Next, the Secret Society of Revolutionaries Abhinav Parat was organized by. So this was organized by V.D. Savarkar, who founded the Abhinav Parat. Taiba Abhinav Parat in 1904 de established koriche. Alak saisugule to Bhagat Singh to ke jugule to tai he was an important member of the Kalkuri bomb robbery case, which happened in 1924, and he was also a member of the Hindustan Republican Association Army, that is Hindustan Socialist Republican Army, which was founded by Chandrasekhar Azad. So he was also a member of this. Next, British citizens staying in India cannot claim the right to, they cannot claim the right for profession and trade. So there are certain articles which only Indian citizen are eligible, that is Article 15, 16, 19, 29 and 30. Idu kali citizen can enjoy government, not foreigners. Other fundamental rights even Indian citizens and foreigners can enjoy, but only these articles only Indian citizens can enjoy. So right of profession and trade comes under Article 19(1)(g). That is, it consists 6 fundamental freedom, and right freedom of profession and trade comes under this. The expression "tries with destiny" was first used by Jawaharlal Nehru in the event of, in the occasion of India attaining freedom. So Jawaharlal Nehru by do tries with dynasty do tai India kita 1947 de independence populism de tai idu slogan do t-shirt tries with dynasty. Following the Quit India resolve, the top leaders of the Congress was arrested. So kita arrest usually do. So also the option there wrong is it will be August 8 August 9 1942. Quit India movement do August 8 de launched by Mahatma Gandhi at Goalia Tank in Bombay. So following next in the Indian leaders can get arrest koriche, and in the hero of the Quit India movement was Aruna Asif Ali, who hoisted the national flag. Next, who is the pioneer of Panchayati Raj for introducing local self-government in India? So local self-government do kun ba introduce kushikle to it will be Lord Ripon. He was the Governor General of India from 1881, and he was the responsible for introducing the local self-government, through which principle Gandhiji strive to bridge economic inequalities. So Gandhiji ba economic inequality statements reach upor la mojade idu ki hataw gulido all of the mentioned options by abolition of machinery, that is no industries, establishment of village industries, that is khadi gande, or trusteeship theory. Trusteeship means so mano milaina kam grole. So basically cooperative societies. So this was given by Gandhiji. So all of them mentioned above. The decision to form the INA was taken at So the decision to form INA was taken at Tokyo, which was formed by whose leader was AC Bose. And it was founded by Raspberry Bose, who handed over the leadership to Subhash Chandra Bose, who proposed the preamble before drafting committee of the constitution. So preamble to kumba propose Kushigule Jawaharlal Nehru pass Kushar. It is based on the objective resolution December 9, 1946 that 1946 that Edo objective resolution to pass Kushar and preamble to introduce Kushar constitution. The Federation of Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry FICCI was formed in 1927 আৰু এটো পুৰুষোত্তম দাস ঠাকুৰ দাস আৰু জিডি বিৰলা বা ফৰ্ম কৰিছে আৰু 1927 এস্টাব্লিছ হৈছে আৰু ফাৰ্ষ্ট প্ৰেসিডেন্ট পুৰুষোত্তম দাস ঠাকুৰ দাস দেখিছে next the first Muslim president of the INC was so first INC meeting to 1885 te Bombay de লৈছে Udamde Umesh Chandra Banerjee দেখছে first president second 1886 te Kolkata le লৈছে ইদু দাদাবাই নরজি president দেখছে আর third te 1887 te Madras te লৈছে আৰু ইদুমতে Badruddin Tyabji হলে Badruddin Tyabji do yede নাই so the answer will be Rahimullah Saini. So Rahimullah Saini was the closest to the answer who presided over the 1896 Calcutta session type presid question. Next, who among the following played an important role in the world communist movement de kon play kurshigule the MN Roy dekhche tala nam do Mana Bendranath Roy dekhche aro he also founded the Mexican Communist Party and he MN Roy by ekta constitution India kane banawo the first suggestion dishe so he was the first to suggest a constitution for India. A public meeting was held in 13th of April 1998 Jallianwala Bagh na so this was to protest the Rowlatt Act. The Jallianwala Bagh to 13th April 1919 de Jallianwala Bagh te etu incident hoise aru etu ki karone hoisile Rowlatt Act to basically ekta act ase also known as the anarchical and terrorist activities acts in which ekta monoki arrest korobare without any warrant or arrest basically like AFSPA but more stringent. Next, who was the heroine of the 1942 Quit India movement? So Kwanishna argued it would be Aruna Asif Ali. Aruna Asif Ali played an important role in Quit India movement because when leaders was arrested on August 9, 1942 Jawaharlal Nehru, Mahatma Gandhi, Sardar Patel sab arrest hodamde she was the one who led the movement of the Quit India movement and she was the one who hoisted the national flag so she is also held as a hero of the Quit India movement heroine who said it is crime against man and God to submit to British rule anymore so this was given by Mahatma Gandhi and tai kita kushigule to Purna Swaraj tamde Purna Swaraj in the sense Kidia 19 edu history sheshigule to 1928 te Karachi 1928 te tan resolution pass kurchike British kange time diwo for accepting their demands however Mahatma Jawaharlal Nehru kanba and Sardar Patel those who are young activists they gave an ultimatum that British must accept the demands of the Indians. So on the account of Purna Swaraj, Jawaharlal Nehru 26th of January 1930 that Karachi session that promised Purna Swaraj. So idula time de Mahatma Gandhi he said that it is crime against man and God to submit to British rule anymore. And after 1930 the civil disobedience movement was started. Next, Find the chronological order of the following: Cripps Mission, Gandhi Ruined Back, Simon Commission, and Partition of the Country. So first the Cripps Mission to 1942 দেইছে. Cripps Mission basically edu India manongke help mangise World War de participate korle. Gandhi Ruined Back to civil disobedience movement hatai diole Gandhi Ruined Back aise. Simon Commission to All White Commission 1928 te aise. Partition of Bengal 1940, partition of the country 1947 aise. So the first will come 1928. So C. First is this one. Next is 1931, the Gandhi Ruined Back 2, that is B. Next is Cripps Mission 1942 A, and that is it will be C, B, A, and D. So option 2 is basically C, B, A, D. So it will be option C. Next, the French challenge to the British supremacy in India came to end with. So British are French though they were on a tussle of who will conquer India. So finally, the British defeated the French in the Battle of Wandiwash on 1760, 22nd of January 1760. So Battle of Wandiwash there, tai British manamba French kangi defeat kurse. Battle of Placido 23rd of June 1757 there, Sirajuddaulah ki defeat kurse. British kamba Robert Clive kala forces ba. Battle of Seringapatam 1799 where the British defeated Tipu Sultan. Battle of Boxer 22nd of October 1764 when British defeated the combined forces of the Nawab of Bengal, the Nawab of Awadh, and the Mughal Emperor. So it is in the Milena British come harai dije. Next, the main aim of the Asiatic Society was to. So Asiatic Society la main aim to they discover the past, and Asiatic Society was founded in 1784. 1784 they established William Jones by established Krishna. So keep that in mind. Who is the author of Gita Rahasya? Gita Rahasya basically is it explains about the Hinduism, and it was given by Bal Gangadhar Tilak. So if you see the option also, you will be able to understand. And see regarding Bal Gangadhar Tilak, BG Tilak ba duita book likhse, that is newspaper likhse, that is Kesari and Marathi. So keep in mind that Marathi to English te likhse aru Kesari to Marathi te likhse. So keep that in mind. Next, who of the following person was known as the Nana Sahib? Nana Sahib to kun likhse to Nana Sahib was Balaji Bajirao. So and Taila naam to asli naam to Dondu Pan likhse. Next, the British received permission to establish a company in India in form. So the British established their company during the rule of Jahangir. Jahangir la time de tan established kurse. Aru itu 1613 established aru Surat established tan first factory, and it was founded by Thomas Ellsworth. The term Congress was derived from. The Congress means a group of people, and it was derived from the history of the North American, from the from the US Congress, which fought for freedom against the British, and they achieved independence much earlier than the Indians. Who is known as the Grand Old Man of India? Grand Old Man of India to kun Dadabhai Naoroji koi. So Dadabhai Naoroji is also known as the Grand Old Man of India. Kanadu Jafar Khan Frontier Gandhi, Lala Lajpat Rai Punjab Kesari koi, aro C Rajagopalalachari the Mango of Krishnagiri koi. Which Indian king requested Napoleon to help drive away from India? So kundu Indian king ba request kursi, so it will be Tipu Sultan. Tipu Sultan ba Jacobean club konabe ekta club join kursi, so as to appease the French in joining forces against the British. So he sought for French help, and also help them to overthrow the British in India. However, he failed miserably in 1799 with the Battle of Seringapatam. Battle of Seringapatam there, Tipu Sultan was defeated by the British, and finally the British conquered the Mysore Empire also. Next, Raja Ram Mohan Roy and David Hare was associated with. So Raja Ram Mohan Roy, and who is also known as the modern man of India, and David Hare is also associated with the spread of education. Aro case to Raja Ram Mohan Roy Tajan Milena Hindu College established Christian and Presidency College both in Kolkata. Next, even in which the British started ruling India directly was the Sepoy Moitini. So before 1857, India was indirectly ruled by the British. That is, East India Company la sabdi India ke rule kodashe. That is East India Company the board of control and board of director dakshe. That is like the business or like the government administration side. So before the Sepoy Moitini of 1857, British government was ruling indirectly. However, Sepoy Moitini hobbies the total control I just government British government under India though, and it was after the Sepoy Mutiny of 1857 that the British started ruling directly. The book A Nation in the Making. A Nation in the Making to Surendranath Banerjee, S.N. Banerjee. He also founded the Indian Association in 1876. So 1876 that I to be established. The first newspaper published in India was the oldest newspaper of Bengal Gazette is 1780. James Augustus Hickey established the Hindu was 1878 they established or tell publisher G. Subramaniam Iyer. Bombay Samachar it one of the oldest continuously publishing newspapers are 1822 established or Bengal Chronicle be 1795 Hugh born by established. So the oldest newspaper was the Bengal Gazette of 1780, and it was founded by James Augustus Hickey. Or the Hindu, very important, it was founded in 1878 by G. Subramaniam Iyer. So match the following: Brahmo Samaj. Brahmo Samaj do Raja Ram Mohan Roy Ramakrishna Mission do Swami Vivekananda Arya Samaj do Dayanand Saraswati Satya Swatak Samaj do Jodeva Phule. So it will be option B. In 1857, the sepoys revolted openly at Barakpur first openly revolt with the execution of Mangal Pandey. Next, the first woman graduated from the Calcutta University. Calcutta University first graduate hoto kun daishule to Kadambini Ganguly daishe. And next, during the Swadeshi movement, the Bengal Chemical Swadeshi store was founded by Bengal Swadeshi Chemical Swadeshi store dokun by established the P.C. Roy, that is Prafulla Chandra Roy. Aro type of first 1901 the first pharmaceutical company daishe. It was Swadeshi movement of 1904 established Kurja. And it was also during this time that the Tata Steel was also established in 1904. Next, how many times did Jawaharlal Nehru became the president of INC? So 3 times. That is 1929 Lahore session there, Purna Surashta, 1936 Lucknow session there, 1937 Faizabur election. So it will be 3 times. Swaraj is better than I shall have it. Swaraj means complete independence, and it was given by B.G. Tilak. Next, who is the advocate at the famous INA trial? So the famous advocate was Vallabhbhai Desai. INA trials to ki to we know that Indian National Army do tan British manange fight kileche in the World War II. So following the end of the World War II, itu soldier gange acquit kuise. That means jail de dalole takan court case dekse. So itu ange help rule advocate kan lagiche. So the Indian National Army's advocate was Vallabhbhai Desai. Each of the following gave representation to Indian for the first time in the legislature? So legislature first time representation to the 1909, also known as the parliamentary reforms. Next, in which year the Bombay, Calcutta and Madras was established? Bombay, Calcutta, Madras was established in 1857. Are the Woods Dispatch la kama je Woods Dispatch pa first ido potaise. And recently Delhi University be 1922 de Delhi University established 2022 de ido 100 years celebrate kula je. So with this, the part 1 of the MCQ GS1 has been completed, and the next part I'll be completing part 2. So stay tuned and keep watching and study hard for your exams. Thank you all.